Hello gamers, it's Mystic. Welcome to the second episode of Gaming Journal series in which I'll be covering the games I played in a given month. Today I'm going to talk about April. Let's waste no time and jump into our list. April started with Black Skylands, a captivating action-adventure game in which humanity lives across the floating islands. You will step into shoes of Eva, a young and brave marshal fighting to protect lands and people from pirates called falcons and mysterious danger known as the Swarm. But what is this game all about? Your main quest is to restore peace at Eva's homeland. You will engage in ground and aerial combat, exploration and treasure hunting. Combat is fast-paced and intense, with a variety of weapons and abilities that allow you to fit them to your playstyle. You can buy and upgrade equipment and also enhance your ship. Every weapon can be modded within 4 slots, which gives room for creativity as each mod has some upsides and downsides. Game also contains basic base building system. On your home base called Fathership, you can build and upgrade a few buildings. The graphic style is really good, and of course it's my beloved pixel art with impressive lighting and an awesome day and night cycle. The world is varied and vibrant, from desolate wastelands to green sky islands full of life. Flying your customizable airship between floating islands, solving puzzles and finding treasures never gets old. The mix of exploration, combat and base building ensures that there is always something to do. While the story can sometimes be uneven, however, Black Skylands is perfect for evening game sessions and I think it's worth checking out. Who wouldn't love to customize their own skyship? Next, we have a spiritual successor of legendary game series, Songs of Conquest. It's very familiar to Heroes of Might and Magic franchise, and honestly, I think it may be even better. It captures the same essence of building up your kingdom, developing your characters, exploring a map and engaging in tactical turn-based combat. But it's not just a cheap copy. The developers changed some mechanics and added some cool touches. The main difference is within town building system. You have limited space to create and upgrade your buildings, which means, for example, you aren't able to get all units. This game contains 4 campaigns, each for different factions. Each of them is quite unique experience with different heroes and plot. I was able to play only 3 of them, as the 4th will be released alongside 1.0 version of the game. The gameplay is both challenging and rewarding. Since the AI is quite difficult, your gameplay style will require planning and thoughtful strategy. But don't be scared, the learning curve is smooth. The art style is phenomenal. Vibrant pixel art is incredibly detailed. You can feel that every map and character is crafted with such care. Soundtrack truly captures a soul of the game and perfectly sets the mood for your campaign. Songs of Conquest brings so many memories of late night session with Heroes Part 3 that I couldn't leave it off this list. It perfectly blends old school classic with modern game design. Overall, Songs of Conquest is a fantastic turn-based strategy experience. It's a must play for fans of the genre, especially for the fans of Heroes of Might and Magic. It's a strong recommendation from my side. Third position on today's list is a racing game that puts you in the golden age of motorsport, Art of Rally. It throws you behind the wheel of most iconic rally cars from the 60s to the 80s. The game's visuals are minimalistic with gorgeous landscape in the background, such as lush forests or snow-capped mountains. If someone says low poly graphics are boring, well, just show them Art of Rally. My main concern before launching this game was handling, but trust me, this game does it perfectly and makes gameplay really challenging. The controls are intuitive, allowing newcomers to pick up and play, but seasoned racers should be also satisfied as it offers enough depth, capturing the essence of rally racing with its focus on precision and control. I absolutely loved how the game shows you history of racing, featuring over 50 iconic cars, each with different handling. You start in the early years and then progress through the more powerful and faster cars. The soundtrack deserves special mention. The synthwave music perfectly blends with retro vibe of the game, creating really immersive and cool atmosphere. Art of Rally might not be for everyone, but if you are into racing games, well, I think this one delivers the lively experience and you should definitely try it. In April I've checked one more racing game and it was Circuit Superstars, a top-down game with arcade physics model, 32 tracks, 12 vehicles, pit stop and pure motorsport approach. What more could you want? The game features a delightful art style with colorful and detailed tracks. It throws you behind the wheel of a varied cars collection, each with its own unique handling. Whether you are speeding through city circuits or navigating countryside tracks, the game's aesthetic is always engaging. The controls strike a perfect balance between accessibility and depth. The game's physics and sense of speed are fantastic, but like in Art of Rally, this game is easy to play but hard to master. The variety of cars and tracks is huge. From classic stock and rally cars to F1 or GT cars, from countryside to city tracks with narrow turns. It keeps the game fresh as you need to adapt your playstyle to each condition. There is also a competitive kick to the game, an online multiplayer mode in which you can test your skills against friends or players from around the world. I think this game is a really cool arcade racer, giving a fresh look to the racing genre, and it's worth a try. Last position from today's list is the most wishlisted title on Steam ever, the game I've been waiting for over 4 years, Manor Lords. This ambitious project, created mostly by one person, combines deep city building mechanics with real-time strategy, creating an immersive and authentic medieval experience. But was it worth the wait? It's set in a beautifully rendered medieval landscape in which you will manage your own settlement, its resources, and overall guide your people to prosperity. The city building mechanics are truly impressive. Forget about grid-based limitation. Manor Lords allows for complete freedom in the placement of buildings, allowing for more organic and realistic town layouts. The game isn't that easy, since you will need to ensure your villagers are well fed and happy. This means managing resources and food chains, guaranteeing proper housing and thinking through every step. Moreover, bandits lurk in other regions, ready to steal your resources. And since you are obligated to keep your villagers safe, you will need to create and maintain army. The game's graphics are stunning, buildings are detailed, environment is lush. Every single feature of this game seems to make the world feel alive. Soundtrack is incredible. It may be one of the best medieval music in all games. To answer the question from the beginning, yes, absolutely. Manor Lords was worth the wait. Honestly, I couldn't stop playing. It lived up to the hype and became my favorite city builder. You should definitely grab a copy for yourself. And that's it, guys. Well, at least for April. Hopefully you found something for yourselves. Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for coming by, stay awesome, and see you in the next one.